welcome back to Jeff Quintin TV. And yes, I'm your host, Jeff Quintin, the most passionate show here of real estate on the internet. Today I've got an exciting topic. So a lot of my clients right now are noticing that the inventory is dropping right now in certain markets, and certainly, the inventory is dropping, and prices itself, sometimes they're going up in certain areas, but they're always saying to me, okay, should we wait the market out or should we sell? What direction should we go? This is an ongoing conversation. What we've designed right now is an actual calculator to help you determine, is right now the time to hold the property, and if you're going to hold it, how long, or is right now the time to go ahead and sell? So I'm going to show you right now the calculator on my computer and a scenario so you can understand exactly that if you'd like for me to plug your numbers in, I can tell you exactly what the numbers look like. It's just simply what you're going to need to do is just reply back to here, tell me your monthly payment, how much income you get per year if it's a rental property. Okay, I can figure everything else for you. All right, let me show you this. Okay, here we go. This is if wanting to hold on to the property. I did a little scenario here. This scenario basically says that if you wanted to hold the property right now for, let's say, the next 2 years. So right up here you have on here, years waiting to hang on to the property, 2 years. If the property estimated value today, call it $400,000. So we plug in $400,000. The monthly maintenance on this property right here is say $50 a month. Your annual taxes on this property here around $1,500 or so. Your annual insurance about $1,500 or so. Your annual taxes are $3,800. And basically if someone owes say $300,000 on their property, if they, roughly paid $400 for it or $425 for it a couple years ago, put 80% down or 20% down, 80% mortgage, you'd have around a $300,000 loan. So your payment's roughly $1,700 a month. If you take a look down here, and this specific rental property, let's say generated $18,000 a year in income, gross rental income, and then you minus your management fee, your miscellaneous expenses, your insurances for contents, your gas, electric, all the other type of utilities. You'd have basically net rental income about $10,840 for the year. So your total investment's $400,000 is what it's worth today. If you held it for 2 years and all your costs out would be $52,000. Your net rental income over 2 years is $21,000, which means if you decided to hold this property, it would be a negative cash flow of $30,920, okay? Which means a realized annual yield is a minus 3%, 3.87% a year. Here's the good news over here on this section. So if we said, okay, we're going to hold the property. Now we haven't had much appreciation in this market, but let's assume that the market's going to go up, say, just small, 2% a year. You plug in 2%, assuming that goes up. That would mean that you basically have a $416,000 property. Again, remember, it's $400,000 today, 2% each year. The value now is $416,000. But based on the net return of your income and expenses, it would be the same as if you sold it today for $385,000 right here. So that's based upon 2% right now going up every single year. So simply I could just come in here, plug in and say, you know what, the market's going to be much better than that. The market's going to go up, say, I don't know, 4% a year. So let me put 4%. I'll run this right now. So now it's going to tell me that it would be the same as me selling it for $402,000. So you can see, today it's worth $400,000, but if I wait the market out the next 2 years and hope and pray the market's going to go up 4% every year, even by doing so, you end up at $402,000. So it's virtually the same number, and that would mean that the market would have to improve 4% this year, 4% next year. So that just gives you an idea that if your scenario was like this, how long it may take for you to sell your home. So everybody right now says, okay, is the market going to go up? We don't know. But if the market did go up, that simply just shows you on a cash flow basis, based upon that amount of income and how much the home is worth, basically you're going to be at dead even. Simply just reply back here, tell me how much your payment is, tell me how much income that you gross each year. I'll figure it out for you. I'll email you this form. Then you can make pretty much an educated decision to know, do I sell now or do I hold? And then we can just plug in there, okay, where's the market going right now in your marketplace? Is it going to go up 2% this year? Is it going to be flat? Is it going negative? Or is it going to really kick in, say, 5% a year for the next, however many years you want to hold? So simply reply back, let me know those two things. We'll email it out to you. Again, as always, we appreciate it. Anything else you need, call me, email me, reply, subscribe, share this to someone who may benefit from it. And as always, I appreciate it. And next time we talk, it'll be the best call of your day. Thanks so much. Have a great one.